Hello. Welcome back to Marie's show. I'm always happy and glad to be back. Yes, thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel, those who comment, those who share and like. Thank you so much for that act of giving. I really appreciate. Yes, today we are back. We are on our children, youths, those who want to get married, those who want to marry, to know the right person to choose so that you don't reach there and start crying and wonder, oh my God, where did I go? So you are most welcome, most welcome. And today we just want to share few signs that when you notice in someone that you're dating, you should run, literally run away. As I always say, marriage is a covenant. Marriage is a destiny. You do not just marry to enjoy your life. You don't just marry. It's not karongo. It's not a game. It's not a game like I'm trying or playing. It's something very serious that you should give it a thought and make a right decision. Because if you marry wrong, you mess your whole life. If you marry wrong, oh my God, you have messed your destiny. The person you marry determines your destiny. The person you marry determines your future. So it's not something to just play or come in so fast when you're not ready. Yes, so today we have been talking about things to give you a red sign, something that shows you that this is not the right person. Last time we said if you see a red flag, do not say, this person will change. Do not say, I did not see well. Do not say it's just a mistake. There are things that will not change in a person, and there are some that can change. But if you realize a certain character that it repeats itself every time someone you're dating, kindly be very careful and think twice. Most times it's not that we don't see the red flags. Even the people that are crying today, regretting like, oh, where I am, I'm in a fire. Why did I have to choose such a man, such a woman? It's not that we did not see the red flags. Yes, we did, but we ignored, we ignored. So that's why I'm here making noise, and I will not get tired to our children that when you see a red flag, do not ignore. So today, if you see a dishonest character in a person that you're dating, you're not yet married, please run away. Dishonest, someone who is not transparent, run away. Such a person will never change. Maybe you are wondering, what is this dishonest? There are people who find it very difficult to say the truth, and it pleases them. It pleases them so much to just say a lie, just lying to you. And most times, it's not that we don't realize that my fiancé or my boyfriend is dishonest. He's a liar. We know that. But you keep on. Actually, we speak it. We talk with our friends jokingly saying, oh my God, do you know what John told me? Imagine we were talking and he told me that tomorrow he has 10 friends who are coming from America. He'll be going to meet them. And can you imagine John having friends from US coming to visit him? You yourself, that is not true, and it is even impossible. John is just telling you that to please you too. He's trying to live a lie. There's someone who always tells me, fake it until it happens. But in this case about marriage, please do not fake it. Do not. Just face the reality. If you realize this person is a liar, he is dishonest, please do not, because this person will play with you. This person will play with your emotions until you regret. You will never discuss anything serious with this person. You know why? Because anything this person tells you, actually you're not even aware if they are saying the truth or if they are lying. These people, oh my goodness. As I said in my previous video, I once dated such a guy. He could tell you, this is green. when you see very well that this is white, and he will convince you that this is green, when you yourself, you can see it that this is white. But because of the emotions, this confusion of love, you are in love. Most times we say love is blind, and for sure I agree at some extent. Yeah, in courts sometimes it's blind. You see the truth, but you are in denial. You feel like, I love this guy. When I'm with him, oh my God, you are in your own heaven, and you are so much in a denial that you do not want to imagine your life without this guy. Yeah, I know you are watching, and you know what I mean. And we were there, and we made many mistakes with this thing called feelings. I feel for him, chemistry. My chemistry with him is, perfect. When I see him, I feel like, oh my God, we were there, and we made a lot of mistakes. And that's why I'm here to warn you. A dishonest person, please, that is a place where you should not desire to go, because such person will mess you in life. You will not be able to know when he's telling you the truth or when she's telling you the truth. He will lie to you, because these people, they live a lie. They will never be transparent. They will hide important information that you're supposed to know. And these people, they know exactly what you want to hear, especially for us girls. We feel good when we are lied to. And amen, God forgive you. You lie to us. You know that we are created by emotions, and words are very powerful to us as women. So when a man is dating you, he knows very well what you want to hear. He can call you every day and tell you, good morning, beautiful. Oh, my angel, I'm lucky to have you in my life. And, every morning he gives you this call and calling you those sweet names, telling you lies. And you feel like, oh my God, this is the man that I want to spend my life with. Dishonest people always know what you want to hear, and they will tell you what you want to hear. Just a true story that I heard just the other day. There was someone who was married, and she divorced at 40. And when she divorced, this previous marriage, it was a disaster. This man was not telling her beautiful words, was not pampering her, and they had issues that led to their divorce. And at 55, she realized that, I need a man in my life. And she met somebody. Let's call this somebody Mr. John, And John was so wonderful to Angel. Let's call this girl Angel. I don't want to use their right names. So John, also, he was divorced. Actually, he divorced twice. So when he met Angel, he could tell Angel beautiful words, and Angel felt like, oh my God, this is what I have been waiting for. And this guy could call Angel every time and just pamper her with beautiful words. Girls, you know what I mean. You know what we want, And Angel felt like, oh, this is what I have been waiting for. Finally, God has come for me. And they kept on dating, and they could meet, and John at least got the story or the history of Angel, and he realized that Angel was in an abusive relationship that led to her divorce. And he knew that Angel was lonely in this previous marriage. She was very lonely. She was married but single. She raised the children by her own. And she had money, but she was lonely. Nobody was there, or her husband was never ministering to her emotions. So John realized that. So always John pampered her with words, beautiful words. And when they took their relationship to a higher level, Angel realized that the words John speaks, they are very different with his action. Why? Because John could speak beautiful words or tell Angel beautiful words, but when it reached to action, it was different. Like Angel could come from work and she will feel only like she needs someone to talk to. And she could call John, "Hi babe, I'm from work and I feel lonely, I needed someone to talk to. Can you come over or can we have a cup of coffee?" And John could tell Angel, "Oh babe, I'm sorry, I'm tired also, perhaps we can meet tomorrow." And Angel could feel disappointed because she expected more. Because John used to speak too many words, too many sweet words, but his actions were very different from his words. And Angel, every time he needed him to just come in person, not talking. John was good in it calling, but sacrificing his time, it was very difficult. So every time Angel needed him to come over or they meet somewhere and talk, he was not available. But when he called, he could speak beautiful words. And Angel was confused. It was like, "Oh my God, my babe, he speaks very well. The words are very nice and that is what I really want to hear. But why is he not availing himself? Why is he not acting according to his words?" And she could brush it off and she could be like, maybe he's right. And they could stay, he could stay, sometimes he could come, and when he comes, he will just tell Angel how his work was, the challenges that he had, but he could not even ask Angel, "You called me, you wanted us to meet, what did you want?" But he could talk about himself. He never really cared about the feelings of Angel. And Angel was confused, like, "Oh my God, I thought John was caring. I thought when he comes, he will want to ask me, 'How have you been?'" And she really waited. And one upon a time, John came and he looked very low. And Angel asked him, "Babe, what's up? What is wrong? You look down." And John told Angel that, "Babe, I'm so down. I feel very discouraged. My work has not been easy. I've been having challenges with finances, and there is this project that I want to do, and I'm looking for some cash. Do you mind loaning me some cash?" And Angel, of course, as women, she was so fast, she was like, "Why not? Why not?" And she loaned him some money. And John went. And when he went, he stayed away for some time. And then, like after 1 month, he called again. And he could "Oh, hi, beautiful." Anytime Angel could call him, he could sound he's busy. He's not even interested in hearing what Angel wanted to say. And Angel was in denial, like, is it real? So when he called after a month, he could "Oh, beautiful, how are you? How I miss you, how I wish to be in your arms." Those sweet things. And Angel could feel like, yeah, he was busy. That's why he did not give me time. You see, girls, so her heart was telling her something like, this person is not what he says he is or what he shows he is. But she could deny. So to cut the long story short, John could always appear when he needs assistance. John could meet Angel when he needs something or when he needs comfort, but he did not mind or care about Angel, what Angel was feeling, what she needed. What he wanted is what Angel offered. Angel was so much in a denial and she was so frustrated. And every time Angel could express her feelings like, "Oh babe, you stay for long without meeting me, and we meet, you don't give me enough time, you just tell me about your issues and you go back." And John could be offended. He could "Now babe, why are you complaining? I thought you understood. I thought you are better than my first wife." Slowly by slowly, John started exposing his character. And Angel could feel bad, but she was already in a relationship and she was in denial. Just as always, girls, you can see this man is a liar. This thing this guy has told me, it's not right. And so someone tells you a story about this guy and you're like, not my babe. I was there and I didn't listen. So most times we are in denial. We are blinded by the feelings. For me, I won't call it love, because really love is not blind, I call it feelings. Most times we are in denial. We give away our feelings to mislead us, and we blind our eye to see the reality. So Angel was so frustrated. She could not express her feelings. Every time like she wanted to express her feelings, John could tell her, like, could shut her, like, I thought you are better than my first wife. I thought you're better. Why are you complaining? I thought you understand me. Such words make you feel bad. But anytime John met Angel, he wanted something. So Angel one day complained to her friend, and she was like, my babe, every time I need him, is not available. He will go disappear, come back when he has a need. Even when I tell him something, he shows me he's listening, but when we meet, it's like he doesn't even remember. And for you to know that that person is just telling you empty words, can you communicate something to that person? Then after a month, revisit the issue. That person will be like, wow, but you did not mention. Why? Because when you are talking to them, they are not listening. They are just showing you like they are listening, but in their heart is very far. They will be like, oh babe, but you did not mention it to me. And you'll be like, but I told you. And you will argue. And at the end of the day, do you know he will convince you that you did not tell him? So Angel told her friend, explained everything. And of course, this friend was mature, asked Angel, what if you stopped doing what you're doing to John? What if you stopped making John more comfortable? What if you stopped giving John the money you give him? What if you stopped calling him, because you are the one always calling, always calling? What if you stopped asking him if you can go out? What if you stopped giving him what you normally give? And Angel thought, like, by the way, what if I stopped? And she decided to give it a try. And Angel did not call John for some time. And John did not call. When he called, he just needed help. He just needed support. From who? From Angel. And Angel realized, oh my God, so here I am again in a big mess. John is not with me because he loves me. He's with me because what he gets from me. He's with me because I make his life easy. I make his life comfortable. So Angel realized that John was dishonest. He was not honest with her. He was not transparent with her. He just wanted to use her. And it was very difficult for her. She was heartbroken. You can conclude how the story went. Or I pose this question to you. If you are Angel, what could you have done? And the same question I pose to you. If you are in a relationship and you are the one always giving, if you're giving so much than the other partner, you are in a wrong relationship. Yeah. I'll tell you and I will repeat it again. Yes, if you are in a relationship and you are the one who is giving so much, every time is you giving, till you have nothing to give, till you are drained emotionally, till you have nothing. If you're giving money, you have to borrow to give your partner. Think twice. Think twice. Actually run away. That is not a place to stay. You will cry. Yes. Relationship is two-way. I give, you give. You can't be the only one who is always giving, and the other one is a receiver. So in this relationship, we have a giver and a receiver. Let me call it like that. That type of a relationship where there is a giver and there is a receiver. Quit. Run away. that person is using you. That person is manipulating you. And you will realize it when it is too late, when you have wasted your time, when you have invested alone, and you will have messed your life. So for today, let me stop there. A dishonest person, do not come close to such a person. And when you realize that this person is not honest, please run away. This is a manipulator. This is a user. This person just wants to use you, and he does not love you. He loves what he benefits from you. And if you are a man, vice versa. Yes, run away. If you are in a relationship where there is a giver and a taker, and unfortunately you are the giver, run away. There is no love there. You are digging your own grave. Marriage is so beautiful. When two people come together in honest transparency, there is a lot of transparency. You have no fear that this person is honest. Even if he does a mistake, he will not be afraid to admit that, yes, I did this mistake. This is somebody that can listen to you. I'm talking to you, girl. If you're dating to a man who cannot listen to you, who cannot take your advice even when you're dating, quit. This is a man, you will tell him, oh babe, there is fire, there is fire. He will ask you, where is fire? There is no fire. You woman, you are just afraid. And by the time you realize, you are already in the fire. And that is when he's realizing, oh babe, so you mean there was fire? If you are dating a man that cannot listen to you, cannot give you an ear, cannot take your advice as a lady, as a girl, run away, quit. Because this is a man who will never listen to you, even if you see danger. So you will find yourself in the fire. Not that you did not see, you saw, but because you married somebody who cannot listen to you, who cannot listen to a woman, you will find yourself in many problems. Yeah. So marry someone who can listen to you. Marry somebody that you can reason together, actually. You listen to him, he listens to you. Yes, in that way you go very far. Do not marry a man who doesn't know where he's not going. Do not marry a man who doesn't have a vision. It is like taking a rider. And you are like, take me to town, you know. And he's like, okay, come. And this person rides, and you realize he's taking the wrong road. And you are like, oh, you are taking the wrong route. And this person says, oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. And he keeps on going, And you are like, I thought you know where we are going. And he's like, oh, I thought you knew. By the time you realize, he has already taken you in a wrong place when it is too late. So do not marry a man who doesn't know where he's going. A man who doesn't have a vision. A man who cannot even self-control himself. He cannot take care of himself. He's a confused man. He cannot even sustain himself. He does not know even what is life. Then you are marrying this person. Where are you going? And he doesn't even listen to you. You cannot guide him. And always a man is meant a hunter. He's the one to show the way. When you want to show the man a way or you want to show him, you know. And it is that man who cannot listen. I'm telling you, you'll be in hot soup. So my girl, my boy, if you're there and you're listening to me, you are a parent and you're listening to this video, kindly share this video. I have children and I always pray for my children to marry right. Because a bad marriage, it's like living in hell in this world. And it's our responsibility to guide you. We will advise you, but you are the one to take a decision. And remember, when you close your eyes and you do not want to listen to any advice, the repercussion, it's you. Me, I will not be there. Me, I have my own manual. So I'm just helping you. It is you to take my advice or leave it. But I'm warning you. You should not live a life that you cry all the rest of your life. Yeah? Thank you so much. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to my channel so that no video will pass you. Remember, if you like my video, thank you very much. Please share. If you don't like my video, please, thank you, share. Maybe they will land in the hands of somebody that will love them and they will help them. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you next time. Ciao.